Hello and welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be showing you a quick project of building a holder for my acrylic paints. I'm building this to show you that you don't need expensive materials to make something useful. So let's get started. So the first thing is to work out a design, as I want to keep them all in one place and upright, so it's much easier to kind of manage when I am painting rather than laying them down and have the chance of it kind of spilling out or leaking. Looking at the paint, I'm going to make the back come up to about here, so I've got something to grab hold of at the top, and then the front is going to be around about to here so I can see the colour of it. So the rest is pretty much guesswork. So I think that probably the best way I'm going to do this is to have the sides come out and then taper forward or down. So I think something like this. Oops. Just as a rough idea. And then the front will go on like this, and then I'll have individual dividers to keep the paints apart. Whether these are going to sit in like this or whether they're going to sit in, I don't need to see the name because I can see the colour of it, so I think I'll stick them in sideways. So the gap that I want to measure is at the widest point, so I'm going to give each one what looks like it's going to be 3.5 centimetres, which gives it a little bit of leeway either side. That's going to be 3.5 centimetres. Then coming out, I think it will be also 3.5. And then I need to know the front, so I'm going to say from there to there is going to be 4 centimetres. Then the front face is going to be 6 centimetres and the back will be 10. So this is going to be 6 centimetres and this will be 10 centimetres. So I should have the measurements I need, and the internal dividers will be easy to cut out, as I can just mark out around the first one and just copy across. I think I might even put a base around this, but once I've got it built I'll check to see, or I might even just have it come out at the back so I can rest it underneath the box that the monitor's stood on, and that will keep them from rocking backwards and forwards. But I'll build the box first and then we'll see how it comes out. Okay, the last measurement that I've got is going to be the distance between there and there, just to physically check it to see if I'm going to do 3.5, that would be 7, so 3.5 times 6. Okay, so the complete measurement I want will be from here to here is going to be 21 centimetres. Let's see, yeah, we've got enough of these bits of card easily. So we'll see if there's any difference in quality and strength of these bits of card. I think pretty much everything is the same 2mm thick. I'm going to take that one as the back. Mark out 21. Now we've got a much thicker card, obviously we need a bit of a better, stronger scalpel blade and handle, because the plastic one would just break if I try to start cutting with this. Okay, so that took a bit longer. I can use all the bits from this. So we've got our 21mm, centimetre even. Now we need to cut the back, which is going to be 10. And I think it's helpful to mark out these things when one's cutting out, so you don't get the wrong side. Okay, so we can do a bit of a dry run to see whether this fits or not. And the next one, I want a 6 centimetre. Get it off here. Yep, we should be able to. Okay. So we'll see how that pans out. Yep, that's pretty much how I wanted it. I get to see the colour. So that pretty much worked out as planned, as I can grip from the top and I can also see the colour from the front. So now I need to work out the sides. That the side is going to be 4 centimetres. So now we find out that the bottom is wider. So cunning flaw to my plan. Nothing will go to waste though. So now I need to work out how much space I do actually need. Oops. That's one of the errors I should have caught before really. So that I would say 47. Slight adjustment to the plan. There's not an issue with the card because I've got loads of it, and also this will get used for other things, so no damage done there. Right, now to put on the front. Now this is where my next project will come in handy, but more of that story later. I'll give that some time to dry properly. But that's the basic essence of it. And we'll do a test run. I don't want to put too much weight on it to break the dividers, but yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I had in mind. I can see the colour and it keeps them upright from when I'm using them. We'll just plonk them back in and hopefully there'll be no leakage and dribbling. Anyway, I'll come back once this is dried properly and I'll add the bottom to it. So I've got the bottom and I'm going to put the divider, the box on top, and I'm going to place it further to the front because basically when I push the paints in it's more like to rock backwards, and also as I say I can put it under the lip of the box and that should stop it moving around. Okay, the final act. Just do it visually, it doesn't need to be overly thought out. I could use the paints to paint it, which I may well do at a later date. Make sure it's not popping off the other end. The glue dries pretty quickish, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. And there is my today's little project to store my paints. I think that worked out quite well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So on to the next project. So in the video coming up, I'll be showing you the next build in the Yard Office series, and this will be the one that I'm using mount card and brick paper with. There's going to be some slight differences to the one I built in the first series, these being that the window is going to be slightly different, and also the chimney will be on the end of the building rather than the back. So if you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more, click on one of the videos on screen now, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.